I'm finally back. Here to talk about my 10 days because oh my, what a day, what a journey to say the least. I've enjoyed every single bit of it. There have many parts where it was just like, ugh, but I mean that's traveling for you. Alright, Liz, how you doing? Just gonna let chat do its natural thing whilst I set up some stuff. I actually have all the stuff on the floor ready to showcase to you guys. Without showing too much. You see why I have 4 boarding passes. There's a reason you'll see later. You know, you guys can hear me in the over there, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Loud and clear.
I know Salem is refusing to talk right now.
I can hear you.
I figured. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Let me do something else real quick. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Well, it's been 10 days. 4 boarding passes later. I flew to California and back. Time to tell you about my journey. I'm Joel. I'm the Epic4121. I play video games as a hobby, but occasionally I had to take a break. So, for 10 days, I spent my time in Los Angeles, El Monte, California, vacationing, and also doing some serious stuff, as you'll see in a moment. Today's video is just a natural one. I'm just going to be telling you guys about my journey because it's been quite the time in America. I'll just say that right now, and learning about, dare I say it, the culture. But of course, I'm not alone, as you can probably tell right now.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm pretty sure there should be 3 voices besides me.
We said hello.
Yep.
Just Salem?
I'm on mute for a reason. Okay, hi.
He's busy.
No worries, no
Concentrating.
worries. Anyways, time to tell you guys more about it. So with that said, time to get it started. Of course, if you're new to here and wondering what's going on, well, I'm just doing a review about my reflections upon my journey in California. But if you're interested in gaming, I got lost stuff done daily, so make sure to hit the like button, subscribe my content if you're new, and ring that bell if you want to get notified anytime I upload. Anyways, day 1, I can showcase these 2. For those wanting to get to California, I actually had to do a direct slot from Japan, Tokyo in this particular case. And I'll tell you, the layover was tight. After a 7-hour flight from Singapore to Tokyo, we only had 1 hour to head over to the other plane to go to California. So, admittedly it was a bit tight, but we managed to get there in time. And 8 hours later from there, we finally made it to Los Angeles. So LAX, finally get to see the airport in person, which was pretty cool, I'll be honest. But man, a 1-hour layover. I've never done a layover in my life, so having a 1-hour layover definitely is a bit jarring for my first ever time having to switch planes. But it was all fine. Right after, I believe it was the the flyaway bus to go to Union Station. Then we had lunch there at, oh boy, I think it was a bar there that sold very good Western food. I think we had oh crap, I can't remember. I think I had like just regular chicken steak, while my relatives actually had burgers, if I'm not mistaken. But it was quite nice. I'll tell you, the bar person there who was mentioning all the food was so nice. And there's one thing I was surprised at. One thing I didn't mention in the vlog, which I was gonna post soon, was that when I was having lunch there was one particular person at the bar that was being a bit overbearing, in the sense that he kept like talking about stuff. I'd say the way that the bar manager really managed the whole situation, I had to applaud him. I would have freaked out how much he was talking. There's something about you guys that, you know, are able to hold your stance like that. I quite appreciate that. But after we finally made it to Roland Avenue. I think the address was 4111 Roland Avenue. We finally made our way to our Airbnb. And yes, for those wondering, it was an Airbnb that I was in. How do you guys feel about 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms?
And it's like my gold house.
But that's what we had. Funny thing was that I actually had a chance to choose bedrooms, but ultimately I chose the one. Oh, Yeah, I chose the one that was Italy themed. Apparently, one of the beds had like an Italy comforter. What's the duvet? Duvet, correct. After settling in, afterwards we went to... Oh boy. We didn't go to Hollywood straight away, that was day 3. No, actually we settled in. I believe we settled in, we did have an In-N-Out burger. No, that was... No, wait, it was an In-N-Out? Yeah, that was the next day. Sorry, my mom is in the background. No, Chick-fil-A. That was what we ate for dinner. I believe so, that was Chick-fil-A the first day we ate for dinner. I'm gonna confess, as someone who knows about the rivalry between Chick-fil-A and Popeyes, I was kind of underwhelmed by Chick-fil-A that day.
Okay.
Let's just say the food was not that great, but
Well,
I mean, chicken sandwich I thought would be great, but ended up wasn't really as good. What was nice though is that my dad has a friend who lives in Los Angeles. She supplied us with a lot of stuff to help us, time in El Monte. I'll tell you, like oil, let me think, oil, bread, butter. Well, I say butter, I can't believe it's not butter. Which I can't believe is an actual brand. Honestly, when I hear the term, I can't believe it's not butter, I always thought it was just a meme. I did not know it's an actual company brand.
well, now you know.
So I assume it's margarine. I'm honestly confused. But is it actually margarine, guys?
I usually don't have it anyway, so I can't comment.
But, I mean, that's just my guess. Right after, let me see here. Actually, yeah, that's it. After the Chick-fil-A, we just settled more stuff in, mostly just unpacking day 1, so there was not much going on. But day 2 was when it really all began, because, as I said, my dad has a friend of mine who lives in Los Angeles, so she actually hosted us mostly throughout day 2. Let me see here. I actually have my mom's phone now to tell us more. Let's see here. Oh yeah, one of the things that our friend supplied us was croissants. So we ended up have croissants. We had actually making those croissant wedges. So lettuce, tomato, ham, cheese, butter with croissants. Well, I'll tell you, that's the one thing I did not show on the blog, but I'll tell you, every day we had it, it was delicious. There's just something about croissants that's just delicious.
The croissant,
Yeah. Right after, day 2 happened to be a Sunday. 2nd of June was a Sunday, so basically I attended Grace Church. Basically, our friend, those who are Christian, we attended her church service at Grace Church Glendola, which was nice, honestly. It's quite nice to... Glendola? Yeah, sorry. It was quite nice to, visit another church. Let all the people there. The people there are so nice and so welcoming, to say the least. Rather was Costco. Wait. Hang on. When did we do In-N-Out? Was it day 3? Okay. Wait. When I was alone? Oh, yeah, sorry. Right. Okay, sorry. In-N-Out will be later. Day 2, we ended up going to Costco. And, boy, what's with everything being in bulk, guys?
That's Costco's thing.
Yeah, I'm just like... I also was agreeing with my parents. I was just like, wow, everything's just in bulk.
Yeah, Costco is for families. That's why.
Yeah. We ended up buying some fruits, blackberries, strawberries. I'll tell you, your strawberries are fantastic. There's one thing that is a problem with our country, is the fact that because most of the fruits that we have are mostly not local, we often get sour products. So when we bought the strawberries and ate them, oh my goodness, it was so delicious.
Yummy.
Let's see here.
Yummy.
The big one. Guess where we ate olive vine for lunch, and that's my first time eating an olive vine. Firstly, my first time eating chicken parmesan. I can see why you all are huge lovers of chicken parm.
Oh yeah,
it's
I
that
can attest to that.
So here's the thing. That was also the first time I had to get used to American portions, because that chicken parm pasta carry me to the next day.
Oh yeah.
I had it for breakfast as well on day 3. I had one full chicken steak. I'm not kidding. They gave me 2 chicken Parmesan steaks. I had 1 steak for that lunch, and I couldn't finish the other one. So I ended up having it for breakfast the next day.
Yeah.
It was that huge. Like, oh my goodness. Right after... we went to Ontario Mills. Yeah, it was just basically like a shopping center. Yeah, we just bought... Well, actually, we didn't buy much, right, did we? Yeah, oh, not me. Yeah, not me at all. Then right after, I did mention that my friend lives in Los Angeles, so she actually invited us to her house. And, imagine having 4 dogs in your house. No comment.
Oh, what? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Imagine having 4 dogs in your house.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, apparently my friend has 4 dogs living in the house alongside her son and
Yeah,
his
that'd be
wife.
a bit much for me, probably.
Oh. Wait, what? Oh. So that means the owner was but how many dogs does she actually have? Oh, 1 dog. And the other. It didn't help that the son's wife actually had stomach flu, right? So we couldn't actually see her.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the thing that happened. Oh, I'll tell you the dogs though. If there's one thing I learned from that trip into her house, I want a husky with blue eyes. This is something about that dog in particular.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you, like, charmed me. No kidding.
Huskies always have blue eyes.
Really?
Most of them do, yes.
Honestly, I quite like that. Her son also introduced us to the sports car that he owned, and a few guns. And I'm not talking about muscles here.
Yeah, you talk about muscle cars. I know what you talk about.
No. And funny thing is that he actually allowed me to try and like test out the guns. Now here's the thing: there were no ammo. It was all just like handling how to handle and like point like how to say hold the gun. And I tell you, it felt strange. As someone who has never been in the military at all in his life, it felt weird holding them. But it felt good at the same time. I will confess. It felt nice. But yeah, that was day 2. Other than the fact that for dinner it was a Chinese restaurant.
Chinese.
Yeah, if there's one thing I'll tell you, you guys have good Chinese restaurants, surprisingly. But that Chinese restaurant we went was also the very first time I had Kung Pao chicken. And yes, it was my first time.
Nice.
But you never tell us that it exists. I never even see it. I never even seen it on the menu, so I thought I never had it in my life. But nonetheless, I can see why it's good. Let's see here. Oh yeah, the dogs the dogs are playful. I'll tell you, they're so cute. I really love them. Okay, now for the meat and potatoes, starting with day 3, because this is where we were on our own. Our friend left us to do our own stuff, and boy, we had a lot to do. In this case, we Ubered to an In-N-Out. We finally went to In-N-Out on day 3 for lunch. I did not know the animal-style burger was a secret menu item, but now I know. And it's delicious. I wish I did say the animal-style fries though, because I don't realize that was a thing. But other than that, the burger is great. We ended up actually having a catalog, grabbed the catalog as well, which I didn't actually read per se, but it looks like you guys sell more than just food. Right? You sell a lot of the shirts right here. This is kind of cool. Look at this. I kind of wish I got one of these, but at the same time, none of them really like did fine where I went, so it's a good thing maybe I didn't buy them. Although don't worry, a lot of expenditure was done over the 10 days, as you'll see in a moment. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Walk of Fame. I did manage to find Weird Al Yankovic and take a picture of his star. I did not know Dr. Dre was recently added in. I actually thought Yankovic was the recent one. I did not know Dr. Dre was one of them.
Yep, Dr. Dre.
Which is kind of cool. We ended up going to La La Land as well for our first shopping, and I think we can finally showcase one of the shirts. Let me see if I can find it. I have a ton of shirts here, which is why I just take a bit. But I think I remember the relative color if I see it already. What do you think, guys? Look at this. Oh, wait, hang on.
Los Challenges, California.
Yeah, pretty much very basic. But I really like the design, the simplicity behind it. So that's why I bought it. Also, a white shirt.
Basic.
So, wait. Okay, I didn't mean it that way, but you know what I mean. You alright?
No comment.
It was a joke. You're making fun of people.
I mean, to be fair, I wasn't really... Okay, I'll confess this. The white and black thingy in Los Angeles, it's not really... It wasn't really that prominent. I didn't really see much, like, you know... friction, if I dare say. I also
Well, at least you can see the homeless.
Well, about that
Or did you?
later. Later. Alright, next thing I bought, I know it's inside here somewhere. Damn, am I holding it? No, I'm not. I'm holding the other thing. Oh, there it is.
I was not saying
Holding
it, but
thing.
until now, nice transition before we're talking about food, but getting to the quote meat and potatoes.
Blessed. Bless
Thanks,
you are.
Nova. This is another thing I bought. It's very nice, and Amelie as a Christian, I love this kind of thing. So I'll probably put this maybe here or maybe in my office place. So it was quite nice to find
We're
this.
bringing it to work.
And then at that same location, I bought 3 food items. Sour Patch
Yummy.
Kids, which I finished the whole thing of. I can see why you guys love it. Chex Mix. I can see why Preston Reacts loves Chex Mix. It's actually quite addictive. I bought another pack, bold flavor, that I'm gonna chow down on my own time. And then there's also, because I asked my mom to, we bought a family pack of the original. So Chex Mix every day. And then the last
Hope you
one,
get
because
sick.
I wasn't thinking of eating Taco Bell, I finally got the Baja Blast Mountain Dew.
Oh, there you go.
And delicious. I quite like it. And my dad also likes it too, even though he's not as a big fan of Mountain Dew. So that's quite good. Yes. The Madame Tussauds Wax Museum is where we went to. Wow. Quite realistic, although some of them were a bit iffy per se. And also, for some reason, even though the wax models were there, some of the plaques that define and showcase the person were not there. I think there was some that I was like, wait, who's this guy? Wait, why is this person's plaque not around? It was quite strange we were able to try to find, yeah, one or the other. But I had a fun time there. We took a lot of pictures. I did find Daniel Craig, so I mean, as a big fan of James Bond's movies, that's why I had to mention him.
Look, it said figures.
Yeah. Let me see here. Yeah, right after we just did some light walking around, window shopping. Oh! That same time I also bought a shirt. And this shirt, I tell you, I'm glad I found this shirt, considering what's coming out in November. I happened to find Hot Topic, and when I saw this shirt, I knew I had to buy this. Now let me take out the tag, the Hot Topic tag. You guys can see that it's a Hot Topic.
Large.
Take a look.
Large.
Take a look at this.
That figure, Sonic.
Sonic Shadow Generations is coming up, so I thought, you know what, this was the perfect shirt for November once that comes around. The best part is, by that time I would have been done with the year of work, so this is so good. Like, I really love Shadow Hedgehog. I like the Shadow Hedgehog. I couldn't find Sonic, but this is the second best thing. If anything, very game appropriate. So that was another shirt I bought. Actually, I'm gonna put these on the floor so I can remember. I don't need to grab them again. There we go. Let me see here. We found a pizza place and shared 2 slices of pizza. Oh yeah, we had a pizza for I say dinner. It wasn't really dinner yet. It was actually just a snack. We unfortunately missed out on 3 tours in a row. The Chinese theater, oh boy, the Chinese theater, the bus tour, and the Hollywood tour. We couldn't go to those 3 because of bad timing, unfortunately. So we ended up going to Farmers Market instead straight away to eat and also shop there. And I tell you, Farmers Market is beautiful. Oh, what was also beautiful was when I finally found banana bread. That banana bread was delicious, but the funny thing was that I actually had a bit of banter with the girl that was there. Because you know how when you get like bills or like dollar bills for like a trip, you prepare for a trip, you buy currency of the exchange rate, and often more than not, the bills that you get are more like new, very crisp and not like folded in half or sort of that. Well, when I bought the banana bread, I passed the bill to her. I think it was a $20 bill, and then she said to me, "Wow, this feels so crisp, like it's so flat and straight." I immediately, with a witty mind, said this, just like me.
You wish, Lee. You wish.
Hey, I'm straight. You can't deny that, right?
No, but she probably had her fiance behind the counter somewhere too.
I don't know. She was the only one she was the only one in banana bread. There was no one behind her.
I mean, behind the area. He could be hiding and hurting. He's about to come out. And...
Wait, hide your fiance at the behind? Why? Unless you're telling me he's the cook or chef.
Could be.
Anyways, oh yeah, I forgot. The car that we took there to the farmer's market was a Tesla. That was the first of 3 Teslas that we got for our Ubers.
Woo!
And there's one thing that's hilarious. My parents tried to open a Tesla door. Sorry, Mom.
I'm guessing giving you a look.
The thing is that when I saw the door, I knew I just had to press it and open it, but I tell you, it was like, man, Teslas are cool. Papa's Grill for dinner. I think we had like an assortment of
probably
veg
laughing in
meats
the background.
Well, veg and meat. We had like what was the interesting veg that we had? No, collard greens. Yeah, that was my first time having collard greens.
Who are the what now?
Collard greens.
Never heard.
Nova? Salem? Collard greens?
Yeah, it's like a southern food, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, we're not southern.
And then the last thing was to go to Santa Monica Pier, which, it's like the game! I have to say it, sorry. It's like the game. That was one of the locations I know of from GTA 5, and that was the reason why I wanted to go there. Boy, beautiful. We managed to catch a sunset. Unfortunately, it was raining and it was very cloudy, so it wasn't much I captured, but it was still beautiful. I did buy a magnet, if I'm not mistaken. No, keychain, to represent where I went. I don't think it's a site here, but I'll check real quick. But yeah, no, Santa Monica here, absolutely gorgeous.
It is.
Is this the one? So, oh wait, is it? Oh, well, okay, actually, maybe. Oh, there we go. Well, I know. I think I'm pretty sure about this. Dolphin. Yeah, it looked quite nice. I quite like this. My I know one of my students is gonna freak out when I show this that I bought as well.
Oh.
Happy 33rd birthday, Sonic Hedgehog. I believe is this month.
I believe Mario's
cool.
older.
No, that's not.
I believe Mario's like 35,
close
to 40.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's there as well. Yeah, that was day 3. Then day 4 was then let me just swap it right here. Day 4. From here on out, every day has an itinerary, and day 4 was Universal Studios. Because you know what is at Universal Studios, right?
Fun stuff.
No, this.
Yeah, I don't know, Mario. Like I said, fun stuff.
Super Nintendo Land was World, excuse me. was there. Of course, come on. I had to go there. Like, that was the first place I immediately went to. Fun fact, I believe at the time I left, I was 12th place in the daily rankings. I was fervent with the coins.
Yeah.
The only unfortunate thing was that the AR camera thingy that was at like one of the tire ups at that location was broken. So that was unfortunate, but that was fine. I took only one picture. Unfortunately, in terms of like with the characters, Mario Luigi I missed, Toad I missed, Peach though I managed to get her.
How dare you hit it perfect?
What? She's my maid in Fortune Street. What do you expect from me?
Yeah, I know.
But no, I had a fantastic time there. The thing is that I have to thank my mom and dad because they kind of, pushed me a bit to try some of the rides. Oh my goodness. Transformers, the ride is fantastic. But we did Transformers, the ride. We did the Hollywood tour, which, oh wow. We actually get to see some... Well, because it was the 60th anniversary, the Universal Studios tour, right? But because it was the 60th anniversary, we actually got to stop at one of the what's that? One of the sets that they used to film at. Oh yeah, the American Psycho. The crazy thing as well is that beside it, there was also some things you could take pictures of, like for Jaws, and then the big one that really hit me was them playing "See You Again" by Wiz Khalifa and who's the other one? Who's the one who made the song? I think it was Charlie something? Honestly, I don't remember the name. But they had the car from Fast and Furious 7 for Paul Walker, the one who passed away in 2015. Yep. I'll tell you, it hit me. As someone who watched Fast and Furious when I was young and kind of followed the series on, I remember when I first heard about Paul Walker's passing, I think a few years after that happened, I was in shock. So honestly, it hit me hard that that music was playing, and the car itself was there for me to take a picture of. It was pretty cool though. There was one more ride that we did, I forgot which one it was. Transformers, Super Nintendo World, the Universal Studios tour. There's one more. I know you wrote down, but still. Wait, no, not that one. Okay. What? Oh yeah, Jurassic Park, thank you.
Our park.
Yeah, Jurassic Park, we also did that too. The last... Oh yeah, no, yeah. Jurassic Park was actually the first one that we did. And unfortunately, on the very first ride, on the very first drop, I got wet straight away.
Well, duh.
I mean, I was on the far right side of the seat. I was doomed to get wet the first day. Exactly, cannot escape. But and the worst part was, my butt did not get dry until like mid in the afternoon. And that it was true. Like you guys had the long end of the stick. I had the short end on that. The last thing I went to was actually to see Waterworld. Apparently, our Waterworld, the Waterworld at Los Angeles, Hollywood, California, is the full scene, whereas the one in our Universal Studios is actually a shorter form. So that was kind of cool to see the whole scene in its glory. And I tell you, wow, the fact that they can do that 3 times a day is quite crazy because especially the show was pretty insane, right? So we enjoyed it. In terms of food, that was the first time I had Panda Express. And I can see why it's also quite popular. Let's see here. I think, yeah, we actually ended early. We ended up going back home early. We ended up Ubering Taco Bell. And you could probably take a gander at what I had. Anyone want to guess?
Something with Mountain Dew Baja Blast. I don't know.
No, I don't have any drink.
Why not?
Because I already had the Baja Blast.
You had chicken.
I also had leftover iced tea from my Chick-fil-A meal, so I wanted to finish it.
Fair enough.
So instead, I had the Crunchwrap Supreme.
Figures.
And yeah, it was delicious. I quite like it. Let me see here. And then, yeah, that was it for day 4. Day 5, though. Disneyland time. Oh! Actually, no, hang on. Before I even go to day 5, I just realized I forgot to tell you guys about the shirts I bought. Well, actually, first off, this is obligatory to show. I mean, anyone in Super Nintendo World for the first time, they probably should be buying this beauty. For those wondering, this is the power watch that you can buy to record all your scores, and this is how I got all the coins from Super Nintendo World. I bought Mario because it was just standard. And then in terms of stuff, hang on, actually, it's down here. Yeah, it's down here. Let me open this up. Ah, here it is. Look at this. Quite like it, I would just say. Okay, second something real quick. But yeah, I bought the pin, the peach pin, which is quite cute. I might pin this later. We'll see. Okay, nothing inside Hero Note yet. Let's see, what else did I buy? I know I did buy quite a bit of stuff. The funny thing is that I could have bought the card holder chain, but the thing is that my colleague, who also went to Super Nintendo World, actually bought it for me already, so I didn't need to buy it again. Instead, I bought some other stuff. I'm trying to find. Yeah, it's just paper and notes. Oh, here, hang on, here it is. No. Ah, here it is. What do you guys think of this? Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Really love this shirt. Honestly, I mean, the fabric is definitely interesting. I actually haven't seen like the see-through, like the translucent fabric, so this is actually kind of cool. At least I think it's translucent. I'm not sure if that's the correct term for this.
Good thing. Oh boy.
And of course, I had to buy this. Like, come on, I'm gonna be wearing this every time I do Mario stuff. This is so nice. I also just realized, I think there were a few other shirts I bought in La La Land that I completely forgot, or at least around the Hollywood Boulevard. And I'm going to showcase them right now. There's this one, and actually, I think that's the only one. Yeah, I think that's the only one. Oh wait, no. There were 2 things I bought. Oh, and the other one I need to go to my thing. I may not play this, but Nova, I think you may appreciate this.
And that would be
Mega Man.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it's a glitched up Mega Man shirt. This is quite cool. I mean, I may not play Mega Man, but honestly, I just needed this. If anything, this trip you could say was just me trying to expand my gaming apparel arsenal. So there you go, Mega Man check. There were other shirts in particular, maybe Zelda that fine, but then again, I wasn't really as interested in that. Alright, now I can say it's day 5, and day 5, Disneyland, day 1. Meanwhile, I actually forgot to mention, Kanther, you mentioned about, oh, that's a good thing you didn't see any homeless people. Besides the point, because day 3, after we finished visiting Santa Monica Pier, let's just say we found someone eating off the grate.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's all I have to say. Anyways, day 5, Disneyland. I bought the Lightning Lane pass, if you're wondering, so I got to do some of the rides early. A lot of I'll be honest, I think that I'm just very inclined with the technology-based ones. You know, the ones that are like gaming style? Because, oh, what were the rides I did there? Dang.
The fun ride?
I think it was the Buzz Lightyear one that I quite liked. If I remember correctly. Yeah, because that was near Pizza Planet. And then there was one more. I'm trying to remember. I remember I finally lost. That was the first minigame I lost throughout the entire trip. But I'll be honest, Disneyland, there's something about the atmosphere that I like. over the course of every time I went to theme parks, it was just the atmosphere that really charmed me the most. Like just seeing all the kids around, all the families just being around. It's quite cool. One goal though was me trying to snag all 6 characters with the picks, and I tell you, I remember there was a Disney part of the park. I quite like what they did for Mickey Mouse. Like, they allow you to see like an old version of one of the what's that? The cartoons. I really like that. And in terms of stuff, I mean, I got pictures of all 6. If you're wondering, the main 6 in the Mickey Mouse Club, I managed to get all 6 pictures, which was quite cool. In terms of shirts, though, I remember I bought one shirt in particular, and I also got a few pins. It's right here, and I'm about it. Ah, yeah, there it is. For those wondering about Pixar, one of my favorites is Cars, so this is what I got.
Nah.
Of course, this is in the adventure part, which I'll talk about on day 6. I quite like this. It's quite nice. Oops, almost got that tangled. Okay, yeah, that's it for that one. Think about it. This is for the cars. That's the tag. Oh wait, is this the? Yeah, this was the. Wait a minute. Hang on. I'm trying to see something real quick. Oh, wait. No, that's not it. Oh, wait. There it is. Just trying to find this stuff. Because I want to showcase this for day 6. But in terms of the stuff that I bought, I didn't really buy much. Because some of the other Disney franchises or like the movies I wasn't really interested in. So I ended up just buying a very simple shirt to showcase that I've been to Disneyland. America! Look at that. The old classic Mickey as well, which makes it even better. Will I play Epic Mickey? I don't know, but it's definitely been something I've known about. Epic Mickey.
Mickey.
About the same size as some shirt, so that's fine. Alright, let's see what else. In terms of rides, I mean, I didn't really do that many rides, but there are certain rides I definitely did. Like, the classic ones. What I can remember, because there are 58 attractions in the original Disneyland. And honestly, I'm just like, what? That's a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot. Oh my goodness. Railroad. I just remember the railroad ride in the Disney area. That was fun. Jeez, yeah, there was just so much. And honestly, it was just the atmosphere around that I was more enchanted by. Speaking of enchanted, I did mention take a picture with Tinkerbell. But the one thing that's kind of interesting is that because I've seen Disneyland on TV through, this is gonna blow your mind, Junior MasterChef Australia. That was how I know about some of the attractions in Disneyland. I think, I mean, again, I'm mostly just taking pictures and all this stuff, but I do recognize several other stuff. My lunch, I ate at Orleans Cafe. And I tell you, my goodness, the food is fantastic. I had a chicken gumbo soup and shrimp alfredo. Oh, I tell you, the chicken gumbo soup was so good. I've never had so much flavor explode in my mouth from one bite. It was that delicious. Price-wise, I mean, I'll let you guys decide whether it's worth it or not, to be honest. Because I mean, it's one of the, it's one thing that have American portion, but it's another thing to see the prices. So that's what. Dinner was, oh boy, what was dinner? I don't remember. No, Pizza Planet. We had 4 slices of pizza for dinner. The specialties, I remember they had their cheeseburger pizza, and I think it was a Supremo pizza. Well, I tell you, the Supremo pizza slice was probably the best slice of pizza I've had in my life. Thin crust, but it doesn't feel so it doesn't feel as bready when you're eating it. And honestly, I really love the flavor of it. The cheeseburger pizza left something to be desired. I mean, I understand that going for a cheeseburger feel, but it didn't really taste as well of a cheeseburger. And then, for those who have seen my YouTube, I did showcase the fireworks. alongside the promo for my qualifying for the Classic Technical Championships. So that was the last thing I saw before we went back home. And of course, I said day 1 of Disneyland because day 6 is day 2 of Disneyland where I went to the adventure park. Wait, what? Yeah, the Disneyland California Adventure Park. That was fun. That was where I finally got to ride the Cars Land ride. Oh my goodness, Cars Land ride might be the best ride I've taken in my life. And I'm not saying that off bias for the movie Cars. It's just that fun. And I can see why queues can last up to almost 2 hours. Because that's how long I had to queue before I got my turn.
Oh yeah.
The silly thing was that when I took the ride, I didn't have the lightning lane, which will allow you to skip the queue. Even though I was waiting 90 to 100 minutes, I actually was fine. I had almost no sunburn. Whereas my relative, she took lightning lane. She was there for 30 minutes. Her path had almost no shade. And that was why she got sunburned around the nose and around the nose. And I tell you, she was not happy. During dinner,
Rip.
During dinner, she was like a bit peeved, let's just say.
She was all flustered because she was all red.
Yeah. Oh shoot! You know what? I forgot to showcase one more shirt from my Super Nintendo World. How do you guys like this?
Nah.
Hey, Mario Kart.
92.
So basically like a Mario Kart.
Bowser oil.
Yeah, a Mario Kart 8 kind of feel because the Bowser oil is representative of one of the brands in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So yeah, honestly, this shirt is great. Now for the actual shirt I bought from the car section because I had to. Let me peel this off. No worries.
What, we don't want to see your size or what?
I mean, they're all large.
I'm sure it's large would be perfect for you because it's different from America and Singapore.
Look at this black Lightning McQueen. This is so good.
Excellent.
The Cars logo you guys can see there.
Excellent.
So nice. Yeah, that was the second last shirt I bought. And then I got a bit lucky near the end. I did do a lot of rides, including Matterhorn, which, wow, Matterhorn is something alright.
Star Wars.
Toy Stories, Woody's, the shooting game. There's also Star Wars. We did the what do you call the ship? The ray shoot ship.
Millennium Falcon?
Yeah, the Millennium Falcon, thank you. We did that ride as well, and I quite like it.
Now, you got a Star Wars guy in the call.
Yeah, thank you. Now, I got a bit lucky near the end. Nearing the end of the trip, basically, I was wondering whether Disney still had, like, Disney 100 apparel and merchandise, because last year was Disney 100 anniversary. So I asked, they gave me stuff for free.
Ooh.
Nerd.
Look at this.
Okay.
That right there is free. This is 100. And then I also got a lanyard of Disney 100 as well, which actually has the names on it, which is so nice. And I tell you, I got shocked when they told me I got this for free. Definitely gonna be
also the Mickey Mini thing was definitely very old school versions of them.
Oh yeah, no. There was. Let me put these back in the bag. Let me also make sure that I did cover everything inside this bag. Covered. Oh shoot. Boy, hang on. Something fell out. Oh yeah, all the maps. Collected the maps as well from our trip there. Oh yeah, I forgot. One of the days that we were there, we actually went to one of the shopping malls. Wait, what was the shopping mall they went to? There was a shopping mall that we went to that was so big that it was like a circle. Citadel, there we go. I'm pretty sure I went because I bought this.
Ooh, yep.
These are actually
And the
cheaper in
eShop credit.
America than in Singapore. I bought this for just the 20 bucks straight. If I bought this in Singapore, I would have bought it for 26 bucks.
Ooh.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Or more then. It was the one that I bought the Paper Mario hat. What's the name of it?
Paper Mario?
Yeah, I actually bought it. I actually still have it in my closet. Hang on. Anyways, here are the maps that we got. So these are the Disneyland maps. Actually, you know what? I can open this up. I can tell you guys what I wrote. Nothing about it. Let's see here. This is the original park, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see here. Disneyland Railroad. There it is. Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. I think I did that. What else did I do? Snow White's Enchanted Wish. I did actually. I got a little bit lucky with that ride. I actually was on my own, so I actually did film inside there. It was quite cool. Let's see here. Matterhorn Bobsleds. Yeah, that's the one. It's a Small World. Yes, it's Small World. We also did that. I did not know that It's a Small World is actually its own thing. I thought it was based off a show or a movie, to be honest. Yeah, it's based off the song, right? Disneyland Railroad. Mickey Money's Runaway Railway. There we go. There it is. Oh, and the last thing I took, Autopia. That was fun. The Autopia is like a go-kart thing here. It's quite fun. In terms of the adventure park, Disney Animation, I went inside there. Web Slingers, Spider-Man. That was the first thing we did. Let's see here. Radio Springs Racers, that's what I did. Bakery Tour, I looked inside there, the San Francisco Square. I quite like that. Jesse's Critter Carousel. Yeah, the Carousel, that was quite fun. I did the non-rocking one, if you're wondering, because I wanted to film outside. What else? No, not that one. Soarin'. Soarin' was also not the last one I did. It was quite fun too. Just so you can see. But one thing is for certain. I actually got a bit lucky on my end because I managed to get the front row, so I did manage to see all of it.
Nice.
Boy, it's beautiful. I quite like the showcase of the different countries. We did not do World of Color, because honestly, I realized to myself that I actually seen it on TV before, and really it's just lights on water. At the same time, I know for a fact that the newer versions would have covered franchises that, I'll be honest, I didn't watch. So I kinda like went out there. Plus, I did not want to be late for the next day, day 7. And I think you guys know what I did day 7.
Or Disney.
No. I went to the
Tetris.
Southern California Gaming Expo for the Classic Touch World Championships. Day 7, qualifying. So therefore I qualify. I barely got bronze bracket, which means I managed to like get a match in, which is huge. For a Singaporean who is the first Singaporean to qualify in 5 years, it was a big thing that I got into the bracket. And I bought 2 things there. I bought this, an official CTWC pin, which will go very nicely with the CTWC single ball pin. And then the last t-shirt I bought, let me show you guys this. I had to make sure it was the right size. Have a look at this. That's the NES console with the controller and the CRT. And if I turn the other way, you can see all of the events that happened beforehand. So all of these events you see here are basically what was done to determine some of the players that would make the event. Of course, the main event itself, 7th and 9th. Oh, I tell you, it's nice to finally have CTWC apparel. I'm definitely wearing this. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed my time there at the South California. The nice thing is though, I should mention is that when I was there, I got to play some of the arcade machines. Fun. That was actually the first time I played with an arcade, like the NES games and arcade, like the consoles. That's also the very first time I ever touched one of those, because we don't have those in Singapore.
Yeah, arcades around here, I haven't been to one in years because it seems like they're not around as much anymore.
Speaking of such, I missed out on doing Dave & Buster's. I probably should have.
We have a Dave & Buster here.
I know, but I missed out twice. I probably should have done it, but I totally forgot. So shame on me for not doing that. I feel that's why I'm missing out on certain foods that I ate. Now I think about it. Like dang, lunch was. Wait, hang on a minute. Oh wait. Well, in terms of day 7, wait, no, day 7. Wait, what did I have for lunch? Oh, try. What did I have for lunch? Oh no, we had pizza. We had another pizza.
Yummy.
There was a pizza place down the road from the gaming the ballrooms. So we ended up getting 3 slices. I tell you, some of the best pizza. And it was a bit greasy and oily, but honestly, it was delicious. We had like a vodka flavored pizza. I think what else? Pepperoni, and the last one was like a very classic like margarita slice. And I tell you, it was delicious. All the information will be in the blog soon enough, so you guys will get to see where I actually ate. It was definitely a treat. Day 8. I mean, dinner was... Wait, dinner was where? Because I remember I went back home early. Day 8. Day 7, eating place. Oh boy, I feel like I remember this one. Day 7, we ordered... Wendy's! That was my first time eating a Wendy's burger, by the way. Because Wendy's discontinued in Singapore in 2015. So I never actually got to try Wendy's until that day. And I'll say this, I can see why they say fresh, never frozen. I really enjoyed the burger.
Oh yeah, they're fresh.
And to discredit, I'm surprised that none of us in my family ordered a Baconator. Anyways, day 8. Bronze bracket time. This, if you're wondering, is my certificate in the form of an NES cartridge.
Yeah, it's definitely going old school right there.
And if you're wondering, no, there's no bristles here. They actually took out the bristles, which is good. It doesn't like detect. And then down here you can see CTWC 2024. I have it upside down. Great job, me.
I mean, look at the bright side. At least without there, you think you have to plug it in, you have to blow it because it doesn't work.
Yes.
Oh my god! Don't remind me that, Nova. We're old.
I placed 23rd out of 32 in the bronze bracket, and I lost my first match. I did take a game off though, which was my goal. I didn't want to get shut out, and I just wanted to qualify. So honestly, I was very satisfied with my performance. Definitely getting some practice though for next Saturday, because I want to do a quick announcement. Next Saturday, next Friday night, I will be competing in the Classic Tetris World Championship Singapore on Saturday. So you'll get to see more Tetris action from me, and it will also be streamed on the Classic Tetris Twitch. So do stay tuned for that. I will make the announcement on there as well.
I think that's where I first met you.
But anyways, besides competing, I actually got to commentate some of the bronze bracket matches with the one and only Chris Bitwell. For those who are not aware, he's one of the main guys behind why CTWC is even a thing. And I'll tell you, it's quite nice having him on commentary, and it was quite cool to be able to talk with him. Crazy thing was that one of the people in the chat when we were commentating talked about how we two talk so well, we jive so well, that we probably should do a podcast. And for those who are wondering, it's a bit ironic because I myself have my own podcast over on Twitch where I talk about gaming, so it's quite relevant. But yeah, my certificate and my experience there was great. In fact, one of the players in the bronze bracket happens to be the father of the defending champion at that time, Fractal. Fractal161 has a father who actually plays Tetris, and he actually qualified for the bronze bracket as well. And at the time, Fractal came in to commentate with me. So I actually get to commentate with the defending champion of Classic Tetris World Championships, which is quite cool. To my credit, the first thing I said when we were commenting is that I feel inferior. Because I tell you, I was sitting right next to Tetris royalty, I will say. It was quite cool. I commented for 1.5 hours and I went back home that day because I didn't want to stay there forever. I'm trying to remember what I had for dinner. I know for lunch I had a very bad meal of Japanese food. It was horrible. Don't go to this Tokyo Wako place, honestly. It was bad. Then for dinner, I'm trying to remember what I had. It was not Popeyes. That was day 9. Day 8. What did we have for dinner?
Some food. There it goes.
Hmm?
It says some food.
No, that was day 9. That was the 9th day I remember. Day 8 was... Oh, for dinner. I remember we did have... No, did we have that early? I know we had something. I'm just trying to remember. Meanwhile, I'll just say this. If there's one thing that I tell you from these 2 days that was great, was to finally get to meet people I've known online for 3 to 4 years. So, Doc playing Tetris, Sodium Overdose, Alan, aka Rotterdam, Miles, The Great, Huffaluffagus, Fractal, Alex Stash, and many others. It was great. You're right! Okay, day 8 was my treat. Dinner. I went to a Michelin star taco restaurant, Whole Box, in the Western California. And they've been on the Michelin Guide for 4 years out of the last 5, 3 in a row. And I tell you, their tacos, spectacular. Like, I tell you, they're delicious. So if anyone is in California and you want tacos, you should go there. And it's 100% worth it. So yeah, that was dinner. Then went back home. And then day 9. And oh boy, my butt was not ready for day 9. The top 16 of the Classic Tetris World Championships was spectacular. I did not do any commentary, but it was mostly me sitting with my friends. For lunch, I had Starbucks. I had 3 pastries. I think it was a egg white spinach and feta crepe, a bacon, egg, and cheese bun, like it just melts. And I also had a cinnamon coffee cake for lunch. Top 16 was very great. Then it went to top 8 matches, and then all of a sudden, boop, 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 blinking lights. Kanther, does that mean anything to you when you see blinking lights in a convention center?
Huge sale?
Fire alarm.
Ooh.
The fire alarm
no.
went off just before top 8 happened. We had to evacuate.
Oh no.
It was
Oh.
And for those wondering how in the world, well, the SoCal Gaming Expo was not just the Classic Tetris World Championships. It also had another event. And it just so happened that that event featured a popcorn machine. Guess what caught on fire?
The popcorn machine.
Yes.
Whoops.
The popcorn machine caught on fire. We were out there for about 3 minutes. Then we finally got back in. Top 8 started. Boy. I thought last year saw the best Tetris that I've ever seen. No, I was wrong. This year, some of the players were absolutely on point. And I mean Tetrises on the kill screen when the pieces are falling every frame. Every frame. 1 block every frame. I tell you, it was spectacular to see. And then semifinals happened, finals happened. I tell you, I'm not going to spoil anything, but if anyone wants to watch the grand finale, the grand finals of this year's Classic World Champions, I highly recommend you do, because oh boy, someone popped off like it's Donkey Kong.
Oh my.
That's all I have to say. And I tell you, my voice was not hoarse, but it was definitely strained from yelling at all of the incredible gameplay I saw that day. But champion was crowned, and I took a lot of photos, and I tell you, it was just great to see friends and people I've known for a long. The commentators, Sharky, Chris Tang, and James Chen. Chris Tang in particular, I owed him a favor for complimenting on me 2 years ago when I commentated on the 2022 Singapore Championships. So to see him in person, to give him my congratulations for a great job done those 3 days, it felt special. And I tell you, he's a nice guy, and it felt surreal to see him. What also felt surreal is to see the creator of Tetris, Alexei Pajitnov, appear there on day 8 as well. I forgot to mention. I didn't get to get a picture, unfortunately, but it was still great to see. And then the big thing was seeing Doc playing Tetris personally, because he's a close friend of mine who, by the way, as a bit of a teaser, has been egging me on to play Pikmin 1. He, I tell you, was a big friend of mine, and he's actually the one who started me out in classic Tetris in the first place. When I started out on Twitch, he was the one who reached out to me to give me assets to be able to set up my stream. And without him, I wouldn't be the person I am right now. He's also such a nice guy. Whenever I did my CTM Classic Tetris monthly matches, he will always be looking out for me in my matches to see how I did. And even though I lost, even though I won, he was just such a great guy to, to cheer me on. And to have a 2-time world champion be such a close friend of mine, it was so special to finally see him in person. I did film a lot behind the scenes, by the way, so you get to see like some stuff behind the scenes, and also the fact that a lot of us are in the same friend group on Discord. It was quite cool to be able to film our conversations behind the scenes when we're not in the convention center straining our voices. But yeah, I went back home that day. I did early because I didn't want to do the after party. Unfortunately, Dog was very gassed out in his words, so he went back home straight with his brother, Pixel Andy. Meanwhile, I also went back home to Popeyes because my parents and my sister-in-law actually ordered Popeyes for dinner, and I had some of the leftovers. No sandwich, unfortunately. It was just chicken. And coleslaw, and mashed potatoes. It was good. I quite like it. And that was it for day 9, and then we had to pack all our stuff because we were leaving very early on the final day, day 10, where we left the Airbnb for the airport. And as if we couldn't get any more luxurious with the meals, we ended up eating at a Wolfgang Puck restaurant. And I think the name Wolfgang Puck might ring a bell to many.
It's a
Oh yeah, Wolfgang Puck is famous. He's Gordon Ramsay's mentor, actually.
Correct. So it was quite cool to be able to eat at his restaurant, if not for the fact that there was an unfortunate incident that happened at my table.
Uh-oh, what happened?
You know those fail compilation videos where you see the people fail and get jobs? You had one job! Well, guess what? If what happened at my table was video, it would make the compilation. Because the server who was serving us coffee spilled the coffee all over us.
Oh, whoops.
So, coffee burn.
Well, I got a bit fortunate. I had good reaction timing. When he spilled, I immediately moved my chair away. The only spill I had was on my track pans. It was just a very small spill. I was able to wash it off. My sister-in-law didn't get as fortunate. She had first-degree burns on her leg. Similar to what you'll have with a sunburn.
Ouch. Oof.
Yeah. We haven't heard from her yet. I'm just hoping there are no blisters.
Bless you.
Thank you. But yeah, that happened. Besides that, the salad, the fruit salad was good. The pizza, breakfast pizza, was delish. We also had a sandwich as well with rocket, onions, jalapenos, and pastrami. I tell you, it was delicious as well. Then we made our flight. Wait, no. Wait, hang on. Am I remembering this wrongly? We had to fly. No, we went there. We got ourselves checked in, and after we went up to get out of the TSA, which, by the way, I'm thankful that nothing happened. We ended up eating a umami burger at the upstairs for lunch. It was a good burger place. I quite liked the food there. We had like a very classic cheeseburger with fries. And that was my last meal in California. We ended up taking our third flight. This was the flight to Tokyo, Kaneko, Tokyo, Japan. Because apparently Tokyo itself has a few cities within it. So that was the airport we landed at. And we had like a 6 to 7 hour layover there.
Jealous.
Which I had dinner at. I actually managed to finally try Ono Noriyaki, which is a pork, squid, and shrimp pancake. Delish. I also had yakisoba noodles fried, and then also a beef skewer, a wagyu beef skewer. Oh, to have Japanese food in a Japanese location, it felt just so right, and the food itself was delicious. I also bought biscuits to bring to my friends tomorrow because I'm eating them for discussion, Bible discussion that day. So I'm gonna bring those. I did buy 2 keychains, one for Los Angeles, the other one for Tokyo. So I have souvenirs to showcase on my trips there, which is quite nice. Pardon me, I'm just folding all my shirts. And then that's it. We ended up with just like resting at the airport because our flight was let me showcase to you guys. Our flight was midnight.
Oof.
Oh,
That was the very first night flight that I ever taken in my life, so that was kind of interesting. We ended up waking up for about 10 o'clock just to make sure we didn't miss our flight. But the good news is that when we checked in, as soon as we checked in, the gate that we had to enter was literally 1 gate away. So that was kind of nice. Made things simple. And then it was a 6-hour flight back home, and then that was it. We landed at about 6:15 a.m. Took a taxi back home. By the time we reached home, sun was rising. And yeah, that was it. That was it for the trip. Oh my goodness. I tell you, California is beautiful. I joked a lot with my friends and even these guys a lot that it honestly felt like I had an air conditioner outside my house. The temperature drop that I experienced is quite monumental. And my dad, I'm talking about 20 to 25 degrees Fahrenheit difference. So we ended up experiencing about 60, like low 60s, mid 60 degree weather. And for us, I wish I could live in that every day. Oh, and more importantly, not sweat so much.
Maybe you guys should get some AC in your place too now.
Oh yeah, true. It's been a year since our AC broke.
Oof.
And the funny thing is that this is now like the hotter end of the hot season for us, so most likely we might have to get a new aircon soon. Maybe, we'll have to see. If we end up surviving through, might be otherwise. But no, I've enjoyed it. If there's one thing about California that I gotta admit, there were certain things that I thought that were completely debunked from this trip. One of which was the culture and like the people in it. Because I'll be honest, I was kind of worried that I'll be facing people who are quite wild-ish, so to speak. California, nah. I mean, Hollywood, Almonte, Los Angeles, we didn't really see any like crazy people per se. So I was kind of grateful for that. It also helped that all the Uber drives that we had the people were nice and they were very chatty. Well, I mean, it could have been me and my dad being chatty as well, but that's besides the point.
Jitterbugs.
And then we got a...
Jitterbugs.
Wait, what?
I said jitterbugs.
Chatterbox. And then, of course, it was a bit pity that we didn't get to do some of the tours. I mean, the bus tour in particular was the big bummer, because I kind of wanted to be on there, but we missed it by about 40 minutes. Probably we'll try to plan around that next time, but honestly, it's beside the point. It's quite nice to see those locations all the more. In terms of purchase, I mean, I'm not going to look at how much I spent throughout the trip because I think my wallet will not be appreciative of that. But, I mean, for a trip that I know I'm not going to do in like 5 years plus because I'm going to be so busy over the next half of this decade, I think I'm very glad that I did spend what I spent. Especially with all the apparel. Like, you see all the gaming shirts I have now? Now I can finally be a proper gamer. Because for those wondering, whenever I did YouTube videos back when I was starting out, you guys might notice all the shirts I wear. All the shirts I wear were either A, home clothes, or B, clothes I wore in schools.
Well, then.
So that's why it's like one of those things where it was so jarring whenever I did streams or did YouTube videos because I would just wear like stuff like this. This is from my junior college, for those wondering. Or,
Yeah.
for you guys, high school. So that really felt weird. nonetheless, it was nice to have those. The food-wise, I tell you, I think there was only one meal that I didn't like, and that was the Tokyo Wacko place. It was quite wacko, to say the least, that place. Otherwise, every food I ate, every dish I had was honestly spectacular. You guys serve very good food, and in very good portions. I also forgot to mention I had a very good feeling of Mexican food as well on day 3? No. Wait, no, day 3. Yeah, day 3 we had a very good feeling of tacos and chips. I tell you, they served chips almost every time. It was delicious. Yeah, I really enjoyed the food there. The only regret I have is not researching on like other places I could have been to, because there were definitely some other restaurants I could have gone to that I just didn't. But I'm glad that my parents and my sister-in-law like decided on the common ones like that I've never been to, because that definitely made things a bit better, and it definitely allowed me to knock out certain things I never tried before. Overall though, will I ever go back to California again? Yes, but definitely not immediately, because boy, the trip itself was expensive, and how much I spent on Disneyland, Universal Studios, all the food and all the apparel, boy, I know for a fact it's gonna take maybe 4 years of salary in order for me to finally make up the amount, the cost. But do I regret it? Not at all. Not at all. So yeah.
Nope, because you had a good time.
I definitely had a great time. It was beautiful. That's all I have to say. It was beautiful.
Boom.